Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Hey Ron, this supposed to be the pool. He looks like a pussy. And he's swimming in it. Swim, Koya, swim!
Io ti amo, dobbiamo that shit really hard.
Avere dei bambini, dobbiamo andare in campo. Sì, sì.
Watch this.
Oh my! Can you eat pussy like that?
Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing.
Oh, Santa, I'm so sorry. My son wants an Xbox. Who are you?
My name is Jack.
What did you do?
Ah, shit, my eyebrows.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
You done this?
2, 3, come on, girl.
Faucets in the water here in Black Rock and Salt Hill, both today and yesterday.
Hey guys, it's that time of the year and you know what that means. Christmas giveaways. I'm giving away free fucks that I didn't give before. Merry Christmas.
Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Back to back.
Oh man, not again.
Hotline.
And I know when that. Think about it. You think about it. We brilliant with that talking, bitch. We about that.
Police in LA and Kern County also have use of drones. The ACL.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day.
Happy Christmas. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler.
And I know when the outside blink, it's time for some Krispy Kreme. Everybody say pussy, keep going. Hey, I got home funkin' some pussy. Got some make home pussy.
He needs some milk.
Don't worry, I'll get you a new one.
Oh, hell no! Get it together! We are 5 days away!
Give it to me, I'm
Joey, come to the side! Joey!
Hello. It's me you're looking for.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful. I've been waiting for this moment.
Nice if you could win one goddamn thing. Oh, Jesus Christ! Motherfucker!
Are you all right? No, you are all left. Where you gonna go?
He needs some milk.
How much does a Krabby Patty cost?
$2.99.
On Wednesday.
A small loan of $1 million. You love working here. Just, we all have a lot of laughs.
Fuck off, Janet. I'm not going to your fucking baby shower.
Watch this. Oh my! Can you eat pussy like that?
I said, talk to me, damn it, or else I'm gonna throw you in the fire.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Back the fuck up. I knock the fuck out you. We've been Maserati longer. Run this shit.
He needs some milk.
I can't breathe this thing, man. I need to take it off.
Steve, baby, it's cold outside. I've got to do it, baby, it's cold. You wanna build a snowman?
You, yes? Him. What's your name?
My name's Travis, and I'm here to fuck your bitch. Go stick the knife in it, sissy. Right. Yeah.
Get it. Get it.
Okay, I'm going home.
Show me around.
Yo, A-Town, somebody told me you want to see me, nigga. So come meet me right here, nigga. Yo, ugly ass bitch. I'll fuck you.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God.
Turn right and watch my yard.
Yo, what's up? What's up, bro? Wanna hang out? Yeah, sure. Cool. Wow. Be out there lost and cold. Poor little guy.
I'm friends with the monster that's under my bed.
Damn! Ding dong da, ding dong da. Damn!
Uh-oh. Where's the condom?
Damn!
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky, rocking around Christmas tree at the Christmas party.
Okay. Let's do it now, nigga. I am the father.
You're not my dad! That's why I have something! Ugly ass fucking!
I ain't no rats.
See, we're gonna have to do this the hard way.
Turn this up.
I just like really wanted a tattoo that like meant something to me, you know? And then I said fuck it and got a crack.
Who wants some treats? Who wants to go to the strip club? Okay, what's going on, buddy? My girlfriend left me and I lost my job. What are you doing, man? We're out of milk.
No, we're not.
We're out of toilet paper.
No, we're
We're out of toothpaste.
No, we're not.
Hey, man, I know you hot. Take that jacket off. Be hot, go now. No, I'm good. Wow, you know, I was listening to that Panda song, and that's a really good song. Who are you? I'm home. Dad? Siri, can I?
Are you black?
Yes.
I don't talk to black people. Get a black phone, nigger.
What's up, y'all?
Okay,
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, guys, let's
If you talk to other girls, I'm not gonna find
I
out.
don't talk to other girls. I don't look at any girls. Okay, I'm on Facebook.
Dave, stop recording me. Come on. What are you doing? Nothing. Get out. Nothing. Just. Why are you talking to yourself? How you liking Coachella? Daylocky. Why? Oh, Daylocky, this thing. I'll buy you nachos. All right. Okay. You just get out of my house. Oh, I like your blouse. Oh, thanks, man. Don't you know that it's wrong? Oh, to take what it is. No! This is a laptop. It is little and broken, but still good. No. Yeah, it's okay. No, it's broken. Please fix it.
Can I sleep here tonight? Sure, but I talk in my sleep. That's cool.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a
You're so lazy. All you do is watch TV and eat. That's where you're wrong. I also sleep a lot too.
Hey Chloe, don't talk to me before I had my coffee. You don't drink coffee. Oh,
Well, keep listening. The best part coming up. What the hell?
oh, we should get these. Gabby, your diet. Fine. At a girl. All the single stuff. Grab two, let's go.
Mom, what's an orgasm?
I don't know. I never had one.
This bitch.
Hey girl, what's your shirt say? Feminism is cancer. Feminism is cancer. Hope everyone's having a nice day.
Love this guy.
Just saw Deadpool.
Sick.
On a flight to LA.
Come to Boston already. I could drink this bottle of Frappuccino anywhere.
Did you get me one?
I could even drink it outside. Hey, buddy, you kidding me right now? It's 1:30 in the afternoon. I got 3 kids taking a nap.
That dog died.
Sounds rough.
Rough like a dog.
I'm sorry. I'm really such a lady.
Hey, what's your favorite movie?
I wish with all my heart to follow drags with a land of heart. Did it work?
Oh, fuck this. Shut up! Oh, you some gum?
Attention passengers, it is currently 4:20 p.m., so please enjoy this in-flight music.
Snoop Dogg! Don't hit me or you shut up! Oh my. What happened? Today, kids, I only have 50 problems for you. Okay, my first problem is that I don't communicate enough. Silly rabbit, trickster for you're gonna give me the freaking cereal. Do you eat the booty like her?
Yum, 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 yum.
What the fuck? Shannon Park.
It's my birthday today. I'm 9. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cletus.
For real?
Water. Hey, girl, I'll be right back. Here you go, buddy.
Yeah. I just don't find you attractive.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So how long have you been blind?
What?
Yes, guys, I am pregnant.
What?
Hell no. Miss Taylor, you fucking. Miss Taylor be in the D for Kevin's sake.
If I'm elected, I will make middle school great again. How do you plan on doing that? I'm gonna pick wall and I'm gonna keep all the Mexicans out. Nigga, this is a middle school.
Hey, bro, you go to Coachella? Where? Coachella! Nigga, what? Coachella!
Yeah, Bob, leave me alone. You really mean that? No, it's a joke. Oh.
911, it's an emergency. I just finished season 2 of How to Get Away with Murder, and I need more seasons to watch.
Did y'all watch 2 Girls, 1 Cup? No, y'all gotta watch 2 Horses, 1 Girl. I'd rather watch 2 Pillows, 1 Nap.
Come do your chores.
All right, I'll do it in a sec.
Okay.
Can you shut the door? Mom! Mom! Mom!
911, what's your emergency?
My house is on fire.
Okay, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to like my last 3 Instagram posts, and then we'll come put that fire out. Why are you wearing those? Why are you not wearing these? It's not a valid response to your question.
Dude, you've done this. Can you help me? Do it yourself. Thank you. Tammy, what's in the jar?
Oh, it's just a little bit of water.
It looks like wine.
Damn, Jesus did it again.
Just because it's not the Beatles doesn't mean it's not good, eh?
He was a boy. She was.
My dad's gonna beat the crap out of you, you fucking haters. The freaking hate that I say, I swear.
Would you rather eat a vagina filled with maggots or suck your own dad's dick?
Want popcorn? Sure, that'll be $20.
Bonita, go! You stop. Luke, I am your father. No, you're gonna eat your vegetable. No, yes, you are. No.
I'm at Big Speed. I'm gonna give you tips on how to get your roommate if you want to have quick death or if you want to have slow death. It's really up to you if you want to do it, right?
Where were you? Where were you? There we go. Yes.
I'm just proud of you. You made it this far. You don't want to give us now.
Yo, you and I, wait, don't step on a lot. You talk. See, you should have listened. Bye, Mom. All right, help me out, Google Maps.
You turn.
Okay.
Go straight.
Okay.
Turn left.
Okay. There it is. Hi, Mom.
You have arrived at your destination.
with you, Janiqua.
What kind of chocolates you got? I'd like to know because I want some.
Oh, hey, hit the beat, Chris.
Don't get hurt, can't
Sorry. Today, class, we'll be watching a movie. Jeffrey, could you light some point, Mr. Thomas? Jeffrey, get the fuck up. Hey, girlfriends, I'm ready to hit the town. What do you think? Well, maybe lose the... Okay, you look fucking horrible.
And I really appreciate you guys, and thank you for serving the community. Here's your ticket.
Fuck the police coming straight from the...
Oh, you're so cute. Can I pet it? Sure.
Mr. Bruce, Jesus! Hey, Alfred, you've been doing drugs again. I want to paint Wayne Manor pink.
Stay quiet, the killer won't find us. What do you mean he won't find us? This is a 2-bedroom. We're in one of them. Being optimistic here. I don't even like Transformers. What?
Dude, listen to this song. It's so good. It's good, right? Yeah, I think it's definitely really good. It's awesome. I love this song. It's so good. Lars Line is fucked up, man. This boy can't even dress. Man, you feel the shoes he was wearing? Hey, baby girl, you got an inhaler?
No, why? Cause you got that ass, ma.
What the? Hey, that's littering. Shut up, tree hugger. Hey, shut up. And she had the audacity to ask me what my favorite video game was? Wow. Exactly.
World of Warcraft. Okay, guys, welcome to High Impact Broadcasting. Today, our guest is Jared Howe, and we're just going to jump right into this thing because we got a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things that are going on. We're going to talk about anarchy. I don't know if you've ever considered this, but laws are nothing more than words written on paper by people who are generally considered to be liars and thieves. So share this video with everybody who needs a liar reminder. With the ready availability of information today, if it's not obvious to people by now that politicians are nothing more than psychopathic liars, there's little hope for you. As with the known reputations of snake oil salesmen, nothing they ever say can be taken as factual or truthful.
Hurry, step right up, folks. Here's the answer to your problems.
After 1 hour of trying to put Adam to sleep. Adam, no. Come here.
You're so stupid.
Hello. How are you people?
on video. What are you doing?
Oh, bliss.
Do it again. Say Merry Christmas. Oh, yeah.
What? I pooped my pants.
Say your prayers to Jesus.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
Give Canada a hug. Give hugs.
I don't with you.
Oh.
What are you doing?
You getting a picture? Do you get a video?
Should I have more background here?
Oh no!
Not, but okay. Oh.
What you doing?
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Is it breakable? Are you sure you can hang it?
Yeah.
Sure. Be careful.
Let me show you Uranus. Okay? There's Uranus right there.
That
See it? See it?
was my anus.
Michael.
Go away. Go away.
Finish your food, baby?
Yeah.
Do you care if I go check the garbage can?
Run.
You're gonna knock on the door. And when they open the door, what are you gonna say? Happy birthday.
Beckham, who's the one who poops in their pants?
This is like your baby sister. She's gonna sleep in this, just like that.
Whee!
Who cares?
Come on, Dad, do it!
I believe I can fly.
Oh, what did I tell you?
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle.
We're gonna go look at baby and mommy's tummy tomorrow. And we're gonna find out if you're gonna have a baby brother or baby sister.
Sister.
You want a sister?
You want a sister? What do you want, Eli?
Boy.
You want a boy? What do you think it's going to be?
White. I am from Japan, and I don't have this cheese with her. Count three. 1, 2, 3. I wish for a new mommy.
Nolan!
Why do you guitar when it's so hard?
You look like a mess when you are dead.
Bye-bye.
Whoa!
Is your coffee cake in? It's gonna spill. Have a sip, honey.
Anaya, let daddy see your muscles.
We're a happy family. Yeah.
fitness gram pacer test is
Oh yeah.
Diagonally.
Are you standing in the toilet? My dad has a cold too. My dad has diabetes.
Kevin, watch the light, dude. That red choice.
Oh, it's not a bite.
Ready? Ready, catch it. Here we go. Catch.
Oh man.
Look at her wrist. Look at the flick of her wrist.
All right enough.
Watch me whip. Watch me now. Yeah, boy.
Years at Otto Scientific, God never showed his face. I've spent my entire life pursuing this Chinese secret to immortality. Now,
怎么了？听不了什么？听什么呀？你听一下。再说你握着这儿，我准备把它外壳拆下来。你怎么又要拆呀？拆坏了怎么办呢？臭小子，你千万别拆了啊！你不想吗？
你他妈看着黄金怎么不怕？对呀，我们不逃，还能怎么逃？躲着！你们看。三叔，
我的妈呀，这笼子里怎么这么多死人骨头啊？这是炉子。
这个念拆，拆开，上面是万，下面是虫。你们知道古人有一种刑法叫拆盆之刑吗？就是把别人的衣服都扒光，扔进坑里， 公万重肯时。
司仪，对不起，我不干了，我不干了，别这样，给再多钱，别这样，我也不干了，放手，放手啊！兄弟，等等，等等。师弟，救我！师叔，你们干嘛呢？快救他！师叔！师叔，师叔！师叔，快救他！师叔， 你不是真要下地吗？这就是他妈的道理。都上比赛，走！哎呀，把手给我！大飞，衣服，衣服无所谓啊，不是你快看！我靠！儿子，给我刀！给着！大飞，
吹箫吹的真好啊，一箫击败百万鞭呀，够专业的啊！走。
No grenade. The key.
根据我的判断，这应该是个门。我找机关，快！
没时间了，
没有别的方法，我们只能挖洞。
我有更好的办法。我列好了，我会上来的。Not shot at them. Actually, take the tunnel at just 3 o'clock, and you will intercept them.
Good. Guys, move!
可能出不去了。哦，对了，我把回忆还给你，你记着。
不用你自己拿过来，慢慢走过来。来，我接着你。来。
哦，对了，我在车上趁你睡觉的时候拍了一张照片。
你不要说话好不好？
我紧张的时候就爱说话。
把手给我，给我。
我不后悔走进这个路。
Oh my God! This looks like ancient Persian architecture.
Fingers on triggers, boys.
Also sind wir jetzt geschossen. Naja, technisch gesehen, nein, wir jemals einen guten gefangen genommen, einen richtigen Superhelden. Nein! Habt ihr Ahnung vom Tarnen? Nein, nein! Also gut, ich verstehe. Also mache ich euch im Schnellkurs zu brauchbaren Schurken. Wir sind bereit. Und jetzt genau zuhören. Ich muss euch zeigen, worum es hier geht. Passt gut auf, damit ihr mich versteht. Wer die Nummer 1 sein will als böse geht, kann Superhelden fangen und verpasst sie nicht. Nun seid ihr ran, die ich jetzt mach. Seid leise und vermeidet Kraft. Das war ein Befehl! Wir sind bereit! Los nicht dieses Netz! Jetzt wird er gehackt! Wenn ich ruf jetzt, dann werft ihr das Netz! Jetzt! Tut, was getan werden muss! Ein alter Blick bleibt auszumalen! Der Kerl rutscht aus auf den Bananenschalen! Korrekte Banane! Wir sind Nummer 1!
Like me from previous months, okay? Total control. Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing. You know what that is, right? Bing, 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 bong, bong. Bing, bing, bong, bing, bong, bong. Bing, bing, bong, bing, bong. Bing, 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 bong, bong. When do we beat Mexico at the border, laughing at us, at our stupidity? Bing, bing, bong, bong. Bing, 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 bong. This guy was sweating so bad, it was disgusting.
Hi, this is Ted Cruz calling. I was calling to encourage you to come out and vote on the election.
Anybody saw us beating, let's say, China? I beat China all the time, believe me. Hillary has experience, but it's bad experience. And I don't believe that Hillary has the stamina. Well, she looks weak, and she looks ineffective. By the way, I hate some of these people, but I'd never kill them. I hate them. I will tell you this. Jeb Bush is a low energy person. What the hell are we doing? Grab him by the face. I think she should be in jail for what she did with her emails. Okay? I will release my tax returns against my lawyer's wishes when she releases 33,000 emails that have been deleted. We will make America great again. The bomb
the shit out of. Hillary Clinton. I will be voting for Hillary Clinton. Politics are divisive. There's always two sides. I can have my opinion, and there will always be an opposing one. This is about a megalomaniac who's driven by nothing but ego. A man who cares exactly zero. I'm voting for Hillary because, make no mistake, there is only one person that can defeat him. One person can keep him away from power, and it is her.
The way. You're not having a terrible, terrible dream. Also, you're not dead and you haven't gone to hell. This is your life now. This is our election now. This is us. This is our country.
It has to be a joke. I cannot believe this is happening. I'm literally about to fucking kill myself, and I'm not kidding. You can fucking fix this shit right now. I literally am gonna die. I need an ambulance.
So probably like most people are gonna see, well, maybe not, because given the result, maybe I really am different, and maybe a lot of people.
Hip hop, butts. Anyone can build a weapon with a few household items and know-how. But then there are fanatics who build crazy badass guns, which just take it to a whole nother level. So let us begin the top 10 homemade guns ever built. At number 10, the MK4 coil gun. 3D printing can pretty much make anything you want, including the electromagnetic gun. Although the coils are not 3D printed, it packs a decent punch without using capacitors of around 0.85 joules per shot. And with an insane firing rate of 900 rounds per minute, this gun is perfect for destroying electronics and windows. But it's definitely not the most lethal gun on this list. At number 9, a really neat prototype airsoft turret. Being one of the smaller guns, the turret can shoot 6mm BBs and has 0.5 joules of kinetic energy. And the best thing about this turret is that the nice creator released plans and details on actually how to build one. But in reality, it's not really that dangerous. It can shoot through light objects and would probably hurt like hell if you stood in front of it. On the other hand, you can use it for killing rodents and other pesky critters in your house. At number 8, a 2-watt laser gun drone bot. This creative YouTuber has always built stuff out of lasers, but this mobile turret is one of my favorite weapons. It works by transmitting video feed to the user, so you can either use video goggles or a small screen TV to see what you're doing. So basically, the drone can be controlled in a different room altogether, and you can destroy all sorts of things. So a couple things I would like to see with this drone is that I would like to see a bigger laser, and I'd also like to see a mounted head tracker, which moves with your goggle and head position. But hey, this is still one of the coolest toys on YouTube. At number 7, the quad barrel shotgun. Now, if you ever shot a double barrel 12-gauge shotgun, you would know that it has one hell of a kickback, and it's definitely something I try to avoid. Yet this creative fanatic built a 4-barrel 12-gauge shotgun with straps onto your chest, and that's why it's called the defibrillator. It has a laser mount so you can see where you're actually firing, and all 4 barrels have individual triggers. Unfortunately, each barrel has to be pulled out in order to reload it. Now, the creator has not officially shot all 4 barrels at once, and I really can't blame him, since the gun would likely defy its name and cause a heart attack. At number 6, the impressive G36 coil gun. Hands down, this is one of the best looking homemade guns. It's a heavily modified G36 toy gun, which fires using a 350-volt capacitor and copper coil. It also has a night vision camera and a built-in screen, so you can hunt some dangerous creatures at night. I also like the Predator 3 laser style for targeting, but other than that, this gun does not pack too much of a punch. Now, the NICE creator also left a fairly detailed schematic on how to actually build this weapon on its website. At number 5, the 250-pound railgun. Being one of the bigger guns on this list, this 27,000 joule mag cannon has to be carried around in a car. It's made of two main components, the 50-pound firing mechanism and the 200 pounds of 56 400-volt capacitors. The owner claims that it's the most powerful homemade railgun ever built, and it's already been tested on phones, cars, and even ballistic gels. And I just wonder what the hell would happen if Mr. Z ever gets pulled over by the cops.
All right, what do you got in there?
Capacitors.
Number 4, a fully auto Gauss gun. Straight out of the future. This elite build is made out of 8 electromagnetic coils, a 15-round magazine, along with some electronics that accurately control voltage supply. It can fire 7 rounds a second, and even though it's not the deadliest homemade gun, it's a one-of-a-kind weapon which is lethal at close range. The genius which built the gun also built a coil gun which featured in Batman's The Dark Knight Rises. And I'm sure at this point the engineer has already been hired by DARPA and is building the next generation death ray weapon. At number 3, a thermite launcher. Can steel really melt steel? Well, perhaps, but a multitude of thermite shells being fired by one-of-a-kind launcher will pretty much obliterate any steel structure. This gun was created by a kamikaze genius who is known for making unique weapons. And if there is ever an alien invasion, I'm going to be camping out on his front lawn, provided that he does not kill me. The gun itself fires custom shells which contain iron oxide mixed with aluminum. And it ignites these shells in the chamber and uses compressed air to launch the shell once it's ignited. So it's really dangerous, insane, and one of the best homemade weapons ever built. And the great number 2, a steampunk Gatling gun, nicknamed the Jules Verne weapon. It's encased in rivets and copper, and it's probably one of the best steampunk modifications ever made. It's based on a modified Ruger semi-automatic 1022. With 7 barrels and a rotary trigger, and plus it has some dry ice just to make it look cool. Now, if this gun could just make me some tea and have a bigger magazine, it would be pretty epic. But I don't think this gun will hit much of anything, and it's definitely not my weapon of choice for a zombie invasion. At number 1, the Redneck Obliterator. The number 1 gun can kill zombies, obliterate terrorists, and mow down aliens. It was made using 6 semi-automatic rifles, which fire from a hand-cranked lever. The emergence of Gatling guns date back to the American Civil War in 1860, and real, genuine guns can sell up to $80,000. So this particular gun was sold for a fairly cheap price, but it'll likely be hidden in the new owner's basement until the next global takeover. So what's your favorite homemade weapon? Let me know in the comments. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel.
I want to thank the listeners and viewers of InfoWars. And on this Thanksgiving, this Black Friday that's coming up, we're going to extend free shipping store-wide to people specifically at the promo code FREE.
In the second hour, we've got Mike Cernovich coming on to talk about the drama in the alt-right movement. We had The Atlantic basically go to a neo-Nazi conference last weekend. They threw up Sieg Heil hand salutes, and basically the alt-right is neo-Nazis. They've completely demonized it. Will this split up the alt-right? You can see the video there. We're going to play it again in full later. Will this split the alt-right? Will this end the alt-right? Is this a huge victory for the mainstream media, for fake news? Or can we recover from this? Can we delineate what represents the true alt-right, the true Trump movement, given that Donald Trump has now disavowed at least this individual group? We're going to talk about that with Mike Cernovich. Alex Jones will be joining us provisionally at the bottom of the hour. He's got a lot of things to discuss. Of course, they're talking about Mitt Romney still being Secretary of State. This is floating around. We had Kellyanne Conway kind of disavow that yesterday, suggesting that it wouldn't happen. But it's still floating around there. Some people on the Trump train say they're going to get off if Mitt Romney is announced as Secretary of State. Not because of his insults, because he insulted Donald Trump on the campaign trail, but because of his record, because of the fact that he basically led the Never Trump movement. So we're going to get into all that. We're going to get into the Washington Post has come out once again and said that InfoWars is fake news. But not only that, they're now saying that all these fake news websites, including InfoWars, including Zero Hedge, including Breitbart, are all run from the Kremlin, and that the entire fake news scandal is a contrivance of the Russian government. Massive Washington Post article. We're going to completely eviscerate it here in the first hour. But first, this is the crucial news. And it's kind of interesting because a lot of Trump supporters are very laid back over this. They don't really see it as a problem. They see it as theater. And that is Jill Stein of the Green Party has basically raised the money at this point. She's announced, in fact, AP just reported Jill Stein will request recount in Wisconsin. A local party official says the Green Party presidential candidate Jill Stein will request a recount in Wisconsin. Basically, in little over 40 hours, in fact, a little over 24 hours, they raised an amount over $4.8 million to have a recount in Wisconsin. And it looks like a recount in Michigan and Pennsylvania. Of course, you will notice that those three states are the three states which Trump won narrowly. Isn't it interesting that in the interest of having a fair and ethical vote, they're only doing vote recount in states that Trump won? Even though Hillary won in states such as New Hampshire, Nevada, with far narrower margins than Trump won in Pennsylvania. Yeah, out of these three states where they're doing the recount, and it looks like they're going to raise enough money to do so, they're all states in which Trump narrowly won. Of course, this is off the back of a meeting between computer scientists and the Clinton campaign last week, where they're trying to get them to call officially from the Clinton campaign for a recount. And then lo and behold, Jill Stein emerges out of nowhere and says, oh, by the way, we want a recount. What's going on here? There's certain people who are very, very concerned about this. They point to the bizarre methods in which the money's being raised. It seems to be added on in a uniform bot-like fashion. Again, she raised over $3 million for her entire campaign. Months and months of campaign financing only amounted to $3 million. Yet she was able to raise over $4.8 million in little over 24 hours. But, you know, a lot of people, a lot of respected people like Bill Mitchell have said that this is just theater. It's nothing to worry about. I think it is something to worry about, given what we saw with Brexit. They immediately tried to steal this from us. Are they going to try and steal it from Trump? We'll be back on the Alex Jones Show after the break. Infowars.com. We'll be right back.
The Japanese coastline has been struck again, and the Fukushima reactor cooling system, it stops flowing amid the quake and tsunami that followed. Damaged nuclear plant struggles after this latest natural disaster. Now, the cooling system of the third reactor at the Fukushima nuclear plant has stopped circulating water following a powerful 7.3 offshore earthquake this week. TEPCO said that it managed to restart the system some 90 minutes after its failure, and the cooling system servicing the Unit 3 spent fuel pool was not able to circulate water to fuel because of a broken pump. All of this is according to the Nuclear Regulatory Agency. It turns out that this plant set time has been hit, and the immediate danger, although the agency admitted gradual rising temperatures, the exact cause of this cooling system stoppage is currently unknown. Now, we've highlighted this on InfoWars. Please check out the reports for more information regarding this latest quake and how it impacts the days coming forward. I'm Margaret Howell reporting for Infowars.com.
This is the Alex Jones Show, Friday, November 25th. Alex Jones, we're at the bottom of the hour. But just to set the table here, we're going to get onto this article, which is up on Infowars.com. Is Jill Stein's recount an attempt to steal the election from Hillary? As I said before the break, some of the same Trump supporters who were very concerned about vote fraud before the election are surprisingly relaxed about this new recount in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania set to take place over the next week. In fact, AP reports that they are set to file before today's 5 p.m. deadline in Wisconsin for a recount of the vote. And again, people seem very lackadaisical about it. I mean, if they could rig the election, how couldn't they rig this recount? I mean, given the fact that the campaign has met personally with these computer scientists who claim that there are anomalies in the way the votes were counted, in the way they were tallied by electronic voting machines. Of course, small problem with that, they don't use electronic voting machines. And Jill Stein can't seem to answer that. She can't seem to answer the question, which I've put to her several times now, as to why these recounts are only taking place in states that Trump won. Let's go to my video, which went up last night. This is about Jill Stein's recount. Let's roll that video. So the temper tantrums failed, the rioting and smashing up cities failed, and sending death threats to electors failed. Now Hillary supporters, encouraged by Jill Stein's fundraising campaign, are demanding a recount in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. They spent months sniping about how evil and dangerous Trump was for saying he might not immediately accept the election results.
He refused to say that he would respect the results of this election. Now, make no mistake, by doing that, he is threatening our democracy. And the peaceful transition of power is one of the things that sets us apart. It's how we hold our country together, no matter who's in charge.
Now they're refusing to accept the election result.
Trump refused to say that he respects the results of this election. That's a direct threat to our democracy.
So by Hillary's own logic, her supporters, along with Jill Stein, are now a direct threat to democracy. So when the right talks about vote fraud, it's a direct threat to democracy. But when the left does it, it's ethical.
But Hillary won the popular vote. What are you afraid of?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the fact that she's a lying, corrupt sociopath. Maybe the fact that her entire campaign was backed by an establishment that wouldn't hesitate to exploit a recount to carry out the vote fraud that they thought they didn't need on election day. The Clinton campaign has already held meetings with computer scientists who claim that there are anomalies between votes cast on electronic voting machines and those cast by paper ballots. Yeah, one problem with that, Michigan didn't even use electronic voting machines. And as Nate Silver, hardly a Trump supporter, has documented, these so-called anomalies completely disappear when you factor in demographics. This whole thing was already debunked before it even began. Is Hillary Clinton willing to risk civil war in America by installing herself as part of a coup? Now, this is all a long shot, but it just goes to illustrate how the left only professes its love for democracy when they're winning. As soon as they start losing, they have a hissy fit of epic proportions. We saw the exact same thing after Brexit, and they're still trying to derail that, pissing all over the democratic will of the British people. Jill Stein also keeps raising the amount they're asking for to fund this recount every time it's met. Could this just be one huge money-making scam? Is Jill Stein pushing this? Is it to try and regain some lefty street cred because she was vaguely supportive of Trump during the campaign? So it's pathetic. Seriously, Jill Stein said that a Hillary presidency would mean nuclear war. And now she's throwing Hillary a lifeline.
Under Hillary Clinton, we could slide into nuclear war very quickly.
The deadline for demanding a recount in these 3 states is almost up. The Wisconsin deadline is tomorrow. In Pennsylvania, it's Monday. And Michigan is Wednesday next week. If they extend those deadlines to cater for this campaign, then you know the fix is in. So listen up, crybaby, butthurt losers. No matter how many times you recount the votes, Hillary will still have lost. No matter how many death threats you send to electors, Hillary will still have lost. No matter how many boo-hoo whining temper tantrums you have, Hillary will still have lost. No matter how many cities you smash up, Hillary will still have lost. You lost. Your entire ideology has been rejected. Go home, lick your wounds, and listen to people like Bernie Sanders, who explained why you lost. Because no one resonates with you constantly shoving identity politics down people's throats. It doesn't work anymore. Your era is finished. It's done. Now wipe the blurring tears from your face, step aside, and let the adults get on with making America great again. Okay, that video went up last night. Here is the latest at the Associated Press. Jill Stein will request recount in Wisconsin, Green Party says. The article states, under Wisconsin law, Stein's campaign must show a basis for the recount in that state and cover costs. So they need to show a basis for the recount, yet they haven't shown any basis whatsoever. Is the vote tight? Was it tight in Wisconsin? Yes, but it was tight in Nevada. It was tight in New Hampshire. It was tight in other states. Yet there's no recount taking place in states where Hillary won. This is what Jill Stein said to PBS yesterday, quote, "This is not being done to benefit one candidate at the expense of the other." So if that's the case, Jill, why are you only fundraising to conduct recounts in states where Trump won? How many times do we need to ask that question? Haven't received an answer thus far. Hillary won New Hampshire, Minnesota, and Nevada by fewer votes than Trump won Pennsylvania, but there will be no recount in any of those 3 states. Why is it only happening in the states that Trump won? So Trump won Pennsylvania by 78,000 votes. And that's what Jill Stein aims to have a recount. She aims to have a recount in Pennsylvania. Their deadline is tomorrow. The Wisconsin deadline is today. Michigan deadline is Wednesday. In all of those 3 states, they want a recount. So Trump beat Hillary by 78,000 in Pennsylvania. Yet Clinton only won New Hampshire by less than 3,000 votes. She won Minnesota by less than 44,000 votes and Nevada by around 26,000 votes. So in all 3 cases, in all 3 states where she narrowly defeated Trump, she won by a significantly smaller margin than what Trump had over Hillary in Pennsylvania. So why are we having a recount in Pennsylvania when these 3 blue states were significantly tighter on election night? And why hasn't Jill Stein answered that question? Again, this happened. This didn't just emerge out of the blue independently via Jill Stein. This happened after these computer scientists met with Hillary Clinton's campaign. They had a conference call with spirit cooking spooky Podesta a week ago. This is where this started. So now they're trying to claim that it's all Jill Stein's work. Again, is that to contain the backlash? Is that to prevent charges that by leading this recount initiative, Hillary would be a sore loser? Jill Stein seems to have taken it on. And again, they're talking about evidence that the vote was hacked in these 3 states. How can a vote be hacked in Michigan when it wasn't conducted on electronic voting machines? This is the quote from Chris Thomas. Listen to this. He's the director of Michigan's Bureau of Elections. He told the Detroit Free Press, "We are an entire paper and optical scan state." So the only electronic version of this vote is where you fill in the paper ballot and then have it scanned by an optical scanner. There's no electronic voting machine. They didn't use any in the presidential election in Michigan. He went on to say, quote, Nothing is connected to the internet. So again, the claim that this could have been completely debunked on the face of it. And on top of that, they already counted the vote twice in Michigan. And when I put this out on Twitter last night, there were a few leftists, a few Hillary supporters like, no, that's not true. Well, yes, it is. They had the quick count, which was conducted on the night of the election, announced on the morning of the 9th. They then had a second certified count, which was conducted. They only just released the final results of that yesterday, and Trump won by 10,700 votes. So they already had 2 counts in Michigan. If they have a third count, given that this is a state which does not use electronic voting machines, if they have a third count, oh, lo and behold, we've just discovered all these new paper ballots in the name of Hillary. I mean, that is going to stink to high heaven. And again, it's only happening in states that Trump won. You've also got, again, the fact that Trump supporters seem very, very lackadaisical about this. They don't seem to really think that this is a threat. All the top people on Twitter that I've looked at aren't very concerned about this. Over at the Donald Reddit, they are more concerned about it. And questions are also swirling as to how Stein managed to raise such a whopping sum of money, which is now $4.8 million in such a short space of time, given that her entire campaign only raised $3 million. Obviously, you've got a lot of butthurt Hillary supporters that are donating to that. But again, $4.8 million in a little over 24 hours. I mean, do we have George Soros' hand involved in this? Do we have big Hillary donors involved in this? And again, using Jill Stein as a fallback to take the flak. But in fact, they had other experts analyze the claims made by the computer scientists who claimed that there were anomalies between the electronic voting machine ballots and the paper ballots. And even they said that there was no evidence here. So again, Wisconsin law states there needs to be evidence, not just funding, not just prove you can pay for a recount. You need to have actual evidence that there was fraud. They have none. We'll be back to discuss it after this break. Don't go away. We are back live on the Alex Jones Show. Alex Jones will be coming up with his take on this recount, which people seem to be very relaxed about. I doubt Alex is relaxed about it, and rightly so. I'm certainly not either. But before we get back into the news, I want to tell you about our specials at InfoWarsStore.com, because we've got an amazing discount right now. Silver Bullet, colloidal silver at just $9.95. This price will only be held for the next 24 hours. That's $9.95 for Silver Bullet colloidal silver. The InfoWars Life Silver Bullet colloidal silver is finally here following Alex's extensive search for a powerful colloidal silver product that is free of artificial additives. No crap in this. We try to get the purest solutions possible and utilizes high quality processes to ensure for a truly unique product that has applications for both preparedness and regular use. Again, 737 reviews, independent reviews, 4.8 out of 5. I mean, that is huge. If you went on Amazon.com and you saw 4.8 out of 737 independent reviews, that is high praise indeed. And it's only $9.95. That's huge. Normally retails for $29.95. So you've got a $20 saving on Silver Bullet colloidal silver right now at InfoWarsStore.com. We've also got Brain Force Plus, which I need to get my hands on. And again, I used to take Joe Rogan's product, which was similar, but this is even better. And I'm guessing that Brain Force is even a boost on top of that. In fact, I took 2 of these right before the show. I've got it right here. This is the ordinary Brain Force that we had before. Now we've got Brain Force Plus. And again, this enhances cognitive thinking. This enables you to get tasks done quicker. If you're a public speaker, it enables you to speak more clearly. Again, you could use this even in social situations. People go out, they have brain fog, they've got people talking at them from all different directions. This really clears up your mind, enables you to speak more clearly. Again, it's Brain Force Plus. $20.96. Again, huge savings. $18.99 savings. That's over 47% saving. That is extremely reasonable. In fact, other products, similar products, which aren't even as good, I've seen them go for as much as double what we're offering Brainforce Plus for at InfoWarsStore.com. So again, it's not just about getting great products that have independent 5-star reviews, replete with hundreds of them. It's about supporting this broadcast. You've seen how it's grown so quickly. You've seen how we're now taking on the mainstream media and winning, which is now why they say we're fake news, which we're going to get onto in a moment. But support us, get the products at InfoWarsStore.com. Now, before we get onto fake news here in the last couple of minutes, we have the Daily Mail reporting Trump transition aides Mull asking Mitt Romney to issue public apology for calling Trump phony and fraud so he can be Secretary of State. This has obviously caused a huge uproar amongst Trump supporters in the last couple of days. Never Romney was trending on Twitter a couple of days ago. People don't want Mitt Romney as Secretary of State. They don't want him anywhere near a Trump administration. In fact, Cernovich, who's coming up in the next hour, he said it was basically his line in the sand. He said that if Trump appointed Mitt Romney as Secretary of State, he would have to get off the Trump train. Others are saying that that's drama queen behavior, that's going over the top. But again, the narrative here is that, we can't have Mitt Romney because he insulted Donald Trump during the campaign. It's not about that. Nobody cares about insults. Ben Carson insulted Trump. Trump insulted a lot of other people who are going to end up in his cabinet. Nobody cares about that. Mitt Romney basically led the Never Trump movement. This is a corrupt, compromised establishment insider who has nothing whatsoever to do with the Trump movement and shouldn't be anywhere near it. This is a guy who vehemently, even more so than Hillary Clinton, wanted to arm jihadist rebels in Syria as far back as 2011. And look at what happened. Look how great that ended up. This is a guy who was pushed basically for a confrontation with Russia. If this guy gets in, this would push us back towards a war with Russia. It would be like Hillary Clinton won the election. And again, he led the Never Trump movement. They almost tried to insert him in the final few months as a ringer to try and derail Trump at the RNC. I mean, Trump won based largely on backlash to Obamacare. Obamacare is based on Romney care. In fact, Mitt Romney himself said, without Romney care, there would be no Obamacare. So again, he's a neocon. He supported the same disastrous policies in the Middle East as Hillary Clinton did. He basically was the figurehead of the Never Trump movement. Nobody cares about insults. We care about policies. We care about history. We care about... And that's why Mitt Romney should be nowhere near a Trump administration. We'll be back with Alex Jones after the break. Don't go away.
Before America can be great again, she must be free again. You're listening to the Alex Jones Show.
And we're back live as negotiations continue over Donald Trump's Secretary of State. They're now saying that it could be Petraeus. Of course, a massive, massive backlash against Mitt Romney. Looked like he could be a shoo-in. Obviously, we know he had that meeting with Trump. But again, Trump's base basically had a fit, revolted against it. A lot of people now saying they're going to jump off the Trump train if he gets Mitt Romney as his Secretary of State. Others are saying that that's an overreaction. We wait and see. We're going to get Alex Jones's comments on that, as well as Jill Stein, the Green Party candidate, now announcing, as of about 30 minutes ago, that she will file for the recount in Wisconsin. It's a 5 p.m. deadline. They're going to file for that recount. It's already funded, and they're well on the way to funding recounts in Michigan and Pennsylvania. Not so interested in having recounts in any of the blue states that Hillary won, in even tighter numbers. A lot of concern over this, but also a lot of Trump people saying that it's nothing to worry about. Alex Jones. Do we have Alex?
Yes, Paul, I'm here.
Alex, are you concerned about the recount? Because I've seen a lot of Trump supporters are saying this is just theater, it's not going to have any impact. They were so concerned about vote fraud before the election. Why shouldn't we be concerned about fraud in a recount?
Well, that's why I join you today, Paul. Several huge issues to go over. Bev Harris
who, again, is a big Democrat, a big liberal, who exposed the fraud against Al Gore in 2000. I covered it. Clearly, the fraud was against Gore. I hate Gore, but I went with the facts at the time because that was the facts. She is the most highly respected election fraud expert out there. Most of her team are Democrats. We've had a lot of them on, computer scientists, you name it, who have discovered how the systematic fraud is happening with the fraction magic. We had her on the week before the election. We had her on the day after, and she said clearly, in a whole bunch of states, but clearly in 5 states for Hillary, they had some precincts with 100% or more of the voters turning out. Well, national turnout was 65%. It's impossible. And in some precincts, Hillary was getting 100% of the 100%. And in other cases, she was getting 100% of all the final votes. So they were stuffing at the end what they needed, and the tsunami of Donald Trump was so gargantuan. She'd have crowds of 300 on average. She'd have crowds of 25,000 on average. It was so gargantuan. She stole the nomination from Sanders. So much of her base turned away from her that they did try to steal. That's why she didn't come out and do a concession that night. It's why she reportedly attacked her staff, according to CNN and others, and had to be restrained. All of this was going on. So they were like deer in the headlights. They'd already printed up news that she was Madam President. This was already done deal. So she was Madam President. This was already done deal. Knew that there was massive backlash against Hillary. Knew that there was a massive backlash against Hillary. Good points like, hey, if you don't want nuclear war, if you're not going to vote for me, vote for Trump. But now that she's in there, she knows, now that she's lost, she knows that 100% of this money she's getting is from big Democratic Party donors. Upwards of 7 million. It was 5 million yesterday. 7 million has flooded in to do the recount. They're filing today, as you said, pretty much as we speak. And then the key, we have bigger anomalies, as you just pointed out, taking place in all of these blue states where Hillary in the polls was really going to lose. Then magically, all of this classic skewing of the vote, all of it in Bev Harris's words against Trump, all of it going against Trump, all of the anomalies against Trump in at least 5 states that Hillary Clinton clearly stole. The unfortunate part of this is the media has gone along with the fact that Trump's the winner while playing possum, while Soros has funded all these "we're not accepting him as the president" movement, while they tried to unseat him in the Electoral College, because this is their second sneak attack, basically, that we witnessed here. First, they tried to steal the decision with the superdelegates. Then they tried to obviously unseat him at the RNC. Then they tried to steal it from him on election night, and now they've done it again. So that's 4 times total in this election of the last year, and twice since election night, and now. So all of it is against Trump. The top expert says it's against Trump. She clearly stole 5 states. And then it gets worse. She, on record, had 3.
Okay, we're making our way up this boulder-choked wash here in front of me. That's Paul up there. Headed to some abandoned mine. And here's some of the scenery here in this wash, here in the desert. Pretty nice. Okay, we've been trying to find this abandoned mine, and I think we found it. Here is the main portal. And believe it or not, I can feel some air blowing out of there. To go hunting to find this, it's pretty obscure. So I'm going to stick my head in here. Apparently this does open up. But we'll see. But that's where we're headed. Yeah. Okay, this is just right inside the portal, and there's a tunnel there going off to the left, and then a tunnel straight ahead. You can horseshoe down there, and then a tunnel here going up and off to the right. Has that gobbing. Looks like that kind of goes up to a higher level. So we'll check all 3 of these out. We're going to get down here and maybe check out the one to the left first. And just go from left to right. So that's where we're headed, right over there. So right inside the portal here, that's the tunnel to the right. You can see all that gobbing neatly stacked. And then right by the portal, there's that wooden fence. And Paul's making entry. It's really low clearance. Just sort of slide it on your back or stomach. And that's it. It's the entry. Okay, so there's the portal, and I'm going to check out this tunnel here to the left. Headed this way. It had some water in here. You can see the cracks in the dirt down here. Must be a little bit of rainwater coming in through that portal. Up here is a bat sleeping. And then down here's an ore chute with a number 10 on it. So this left tunnel goes about 100 feet or so. You can see daylight up there. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but it does exit to daylight. There are a lot of little stopes and things like that up on the hillside here. And I'm not going to go down there. That's too much collapse. And right here is an ore chute that collapsed. This was the mouth of the chute. And when the ore chute fell away, it left behind the rocks that were in the chute. You can see pieces of metal up there. That's what a clogged ore chute looks like when the ore chute's been removed. Really dangerous. Highly unlikely that that'll give way and fall down, but that's what's wedged up in there. A lot of boulders and metal. Here's a shot of that ore chute number 10. And we'll make our way back to the junction and take the center tunnel. Okay, back at the entry chamber, a portal to our right. There's that gobbing, and then we'll take the center tunnel. I think Paul's already gone down here. Another ore chute. I feel some airflow. Ore chute number 2. Yes. And that's plugged with debris, which is usually the case. And then like another ore chute, number 3 up here, or 13. That's number 3. So what we are wondering is, these chutes obviously come down from stopes above us, but we don't know how they got to the stopes. There's no ladders here that we can see. There's no way to access the upper stopes from this level. So it really has us puzzled as to how they got up into those stopes, unless they went in through the open stopes higher on the hillside here. Some timbers in the overhead. And it looks like the tunnel curves here to the left. Remnants of cross ties for the ore carts. And then here's the tunnel heading off to the right. Check that on the way back out. But yeah, let's keep going this way. Okay, here's another ore chute, number 4. A lot of heavy timbering there coming down. Paul's up ahead here, and I saw his footprints in the dirt. But yeah, this is the tunnel. Pretty nice. You can stand upright. You don't have to be stooped over like in some of the mines. And more timbering up here on the right, holding up the overhead. I'm going to keep going that way. Okay, so the main tunnel's there, and we came into this chamber that dead ends right here. But right over here is about a 40-foot steeply inclined pit. There's no tunnels down there. It's just it just stops. So I would not want to fall down in there because it'd be very difficult to climb out without a rope. And you can see here, with all the pick marks, this was dug by hand. See that? All the scratch marks from the pickaxes. We haven't really seen any dynamite blasting holes like we normally see in mines. This part was dug by hand. That's amazing. So we're headed that way, but right here to the right is an alcove with just a major section of fractured rock with some like this void behind it. That's pretty interesting. Just a fractured section of the rock, and it kind of goes up there and then looks more solid right above us. But we're gonna head this way. Keeps going, so we'll see where we end up at. And look how the rock changed color here.
Yeah.
You can see tan on the bottom there, and then gray. And my voice has reverberation, so we're sound rock here. That's a good sign. Yeah, this was a copper mine, I believe. So I don't know. Did you see signs of copper?
Not anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. They might have been mining something else. Here's the ore cart cross ties, kind of discarded there on the left. And it looks like it turns here to the left. Paul says it keeps on going. Okay, we're approaching this major intersection right here. A tunnel goes ahead, a little bit of a collapse there. Paul's going over. And here to the right are some ore chutes.
I was finding more signs of copper here. And any
it looks like that goes off there to the right. There's an arrow on that far timber. We'll have to come back and check that out. But Paul says it looks like it continues here. There's more copper in the walls. Yeah, I can see the green copper. Yeah, so here in this chamber right back there, there's I'm not sure if that's a big copper deposit right there, because it's got that copper color, or if that's could be a combination of both. But you can see here, yeah, in the overhead, not to come out in the video, but you can see the, I guess that's turquoise color of the copper, and all over the place. And then behind me here is this ore chute, heavily timbered, and a ladder going right up the mouth of the chute. Never saw that before. Usually the ladders are off to the side. So we'll stick our head up there and see what's up there. Okay, so here's looking at the side of that ore chute. Pretty big timbers there, big chute. And here's the mouth of the chute right here with that ladder in it. And that doesn't go anywhere. It's just totally clogged, so no access there. So we're gonna head back that way and make our way back to take that other branching tunnel. Oh, and by the way, we noticed down here on the timbers for the ore chute, some kind of white mold growing right there on the wood. It's kind of damp in here. Rainwater somehow gets in here, and it's the wood here is a little wet and damp, so that's what's causing the mold to grow. But let's head back that way. Okay, so the portal is that way, straight ahead, but we're going to take this turn here and go past these ore chutes where the tunnel makes a sharp bend to the right. This ore chute has a number 6 on it, right there at that corner. And I feel some airflow. And we're headed that way. Okay, just came from that way, past that ore chute, and over here to the left, this tunnel ends at a sump. Just a dead end in there, goes down, pulls in about 5 feet, kind of like a pit or a sump. And that's just some minor diggings right there. But the good stuff, follow the red arrow, and it's this way. So let's head down this way and check it out. Another ore chute number 7. A lot of timbering up here. Something major's up here. Head frame, or shaft maybe. Wow. Definitely looks like a head different. Wow, look at this. Who would have thought this would have been in here? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So this came from that way, and we're in this chamber where there's square set timbering. It's really rare to find this in mines. That's what it looks like. And they call it square set timbering. And what's unique about this square set timbering is up there towards the top, instead of using square cut timbers, they used tree trunks in place of some of the square shaped timbers, like right there. I've never seen that in a mine before, where they use tree trunks as part of the square set timbering. Square set timbering like this was used in these large stopes or caverns for support. And you can see how it's all put together. And over here, this is really impressive. The ceiling coming down there, you can see it's angled. Almost looks like a cathedral ceiling. It's actually pretty artistic. You know, it comes down there like a wedge shape, and then it comes down over there. And then somebody drew on that far timber with carbide lantern. They drew a bull's head with horns. Okay, here's looking down this vertical shaft here in the square set chamber. You can see down there, we think that's about 50, 60 feet down. There's a wooden platform with a square hole in the center, and the ladder continue past that. We're not sure if there's a drift level down there. I'm zooming into it right now, and I'm zooming down the ladder. But that probably is a drift level, but I don't think we're going to climb down there. These ladders have some broken rungs, but we'll see. But you can see they're zooming in. There's the ladders continuing. We think it's probably about 100 feet, maybe 150 feet deep. We can't see the bottom, that's for sure. But that's looking way down there. Okay, just came from that way, the square set chamber. And then this side tunnel, there's an incline shaft here going up. And you can see some really rickety ladders up there that we're not going to climb. There's a lot of broken rungs. But that's probably how to get to the stopes that are feeding all the ore chutes on this level. And then behind me, just a dead end back there. So here's that one branching tunnel we skipped over on the way in. So let's go down here and check it out, make our exit. Hole already up here.
On December 5th, 2012, the car carrier Baltic Ace collided with the container ship Corvus J in the North Sea, 65 kilometers off the Dutch coast. The Baltic Ace sunk within 15 minutes. 13 of the 24 crew members survived the accident. The 150-meter-long, 25-meter-wide wreck lay in one of the world's busiest shipping lanes, which provides access to the port of Rotterdam. In 2013, Rijkswaterstaat investigated what to do with the Baltic Ace. The wreck hindered a swift and safe passage for marine traffic. In addition, potentially dangerous substances from the wreckage and from the 1,417 cars on board might be released into the sea. The wreck contained nearly 540,000 liters of oil in its tanks. Only complete removal of the wreck could eliminate the risks to the environment and to the marine industry. In March 2014, Rijkswaterstaat commissioned affiliate partners Boskalis Nederland and Mammoet Salvage to ensure a clean seabed before December 31st, 2015. Due to winter weather conditions, salvage operations could only take place between March and October. Recovery was therefore split into two phases. In 2014, the oil was removed.
Iron Men in wooden ships. A description of heroism never more apt as when applied to those who braved the Arctic. Up to the early part of the 20th century, the single largest focus of exploration was the Northwest Passage. For over 300 years, European explorers conceived the passage to be a route to the rich markets of the Orient. By 1800, it was realized that the passage was too treacherous to serve as an economic east-west thoroughfare. But Britain pressed onward, moving ever deeper into unknown territory. By the 1840s, the push to complete the charting of the Northwest Passage had become a national obsession, as powerful as that of a century later, when the world would turn its adventure-starved eyes to the moon. Here on Beechey Island, at the upper reaches of the passage, are the graves of 3 ordinary sailors, doomed by extraordinary circumstances. Buried deep with
plane that crashes in the middle of the mountains in the snow season. There's no way people can survive. And after a week, 10 days, after 3 weeks, after a month, after 2 months, who would believe there was people alive? The decision of eating the dead bodies of our friends started to creep into our minds at the same time, because we all had the same fear, the same lack of hope, the same confirmation that we were dead. And I decided I was going to die, but I was going to die trying. Nothing made us think or believe that something terrible is going to happen. Friday the 17th. I'm not a superstitious.
Well, first the White House freaking out, now the Hillary Clinton campaign freaking out. That Americans will learn that she's running an imperial campaign. That's according to a new WikiLeaks.
Oh, can you see? This video will present irrefutable and scientific proof that will establish beyond any reasonable doubt that Michelle Obama is in fact a man who prefers to present himself and who prefers to dress up as a woman. This video will prove that the person commonly referred to as the First Lady of the United States may be the First Queen at best, but he most certainly is not a lady. Let's find out why. This video will examine the following. It will examine Michelle's male hands, male shoulders, male torso, male genitalia, and overall male proportions. It will also look at how a carefully designed wardrobe, a wide hairdo, a persistent facially distorting smile, and carefully selected press photos have all succeeded in suppressing the revelation of Michelle's undeniable male physical form. While this information is controversial and shocking, to say the least, it is being shared because it is the truth. It is being presented so that people can stop living the lie that is being dished out by the U.S. government and the mainstream media. Many people are unfamiliar with the more subtle physical differences that can be found between men and women. While Michelle Obama works very hard to distort the more obvious differences, he fails miserably at hiding them all. Let's take a close look at some of the male traits that he has failed to conceal. We'll begin by looking at the hands. The scientific community has known for a long time that a man's ring finger is typically longer than the man's index finger. Here are two clear pictures that illustrate the differences in ring finger proportions on male and female hands. Notice how the man's ring finger is visibly longer than his index finger. While it is not uncommon for a woman to have the ring finger and index finger at very similar lengths, it is almost unheard of for a woman to have a visibly longer ring finger. See for yourself by looking at both of your hands. Relax your hands. Put them flat on a table. Pull the fingers together and notice the length of your ring finger. Now compare it to the length of your index finger. Your hands will now testify against Michelle Obama every time you look at them. If we look at this X-ray of a man's hands, we can see how the bone structure of the ring finger is visibly longer than that of the index finger. If we look at an X-ray of a woman's hand, we can easily see that the tip of the ring finger appears to be slightly shorter than the index finger. In this photo of Brooke and Michelle's right hands, even at a distance, Michelle's ring finger is noticeably longer than the index finger. In fact, the ring finger is so long that when we compare it with the one on the man next to him, it is easy to see that the male trait of prominent ring finger length is even more pronounced in Michelle. Here we see a person holding up their hand. By the ring finger length, it is safe to conclude that he is a man. Here we see someone whose ring finger length clearly shows that she was born a female. But in this photo, wait a minute, Houston, we have a problem. The ring finger is noticeably longer than the index finger, proving that Serena Williams, the famous tennis player, was in fact born a male. Both the shoulder and flamboyant behavior are quite telling as well. Here is a good photo of Michelle's hands. The ring fingers are both visibly longer than the index fingers. Once again, we have a clear view of the hands. It is undeniable. Those are the hands that emerged from the womb on a male child. Now that we have established that Michelle has the hands of a man, let's look at Michelle's shoulders. The shoulders.
You're not gonna believe this. I tried to avoid this, Michelle. Girl, you should have went on Helen's show with them white pants on. Unfortunately, we saw Michelle's penis on Helen. I didn't want to go there. I tried to avoid it. Tried to respect the first lady. She was doing this. got that white gold. Michelle was on the Helen show, and they were comparing penises, Helen and Michelle. Michelle had about 6 or 7 inches, unfortunately. Did you see the justice of Michelle on the show? You want me to take my jacket off? You want me to take my jacket off? Want me to take my jacket off, nigga? You want me to take my jacket off, nigga? Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Nigga, what can nigga get a pen? But Michelle was saying on there. And they started doing the dance, and I thought people would do it. I started looking. I said, wait a minute. She does look like she got a penis. Is that your ding-a-ling, Michelle? I said, I'd be damned. You know, girl, did you not wear your cup today? Because usually she wear her cup and she had it. But this particular time, she was with my nigga, Helen. That's my nigga there. What's up, Helen? What's up? Keeping it real, keeping it 100. Helen be keeping it 100 on there. Her and her nigga, Michelle, was on there. And they were comparing the size of their John. I'm just saying. You can't tell she don't look like she got a penis. I had been trying to defend you, Michelle, but I must admit, this is not even Photoshop. I looked at the